Fighting games can feel very personal, and how you play can actually be a tell of your character in real life. I'm not talking about the smash meme of what your character says about you, but fighting games can act as a window to how you view other things. Like if you play a Shoto, you probably want an option for almost everything. If you play a glass cannon, you probably take hella risks and you can't be trusted in casino. And if you play a grappler, you're probably in a cult. But as a bigger whole, there are some things that you can do that just kind of makes your opponent look at you a bit strange. Like they won't say that you're unfun to fight, but just a bit off. A lot of these strange habits I call red flags. Yes, very creative. I learned it from BuzzFeed. Red flags can vary wildly, from the simple you zone constantly to you literally teabagging every chance you get. So I'd like to tell you some red flags that I see very often whenever I'm playing ladder or whenever I'm playing in a server like Glue Eaters. Alright, if you're guilty of more than 2 of these, just go ahead and say something in the comments so like, you know, we just know to not play. I'm kidding. The first red flag, and the one that I see pretty often, is people only talk trash when they're winning. Friendly trash talk can make a set a lot more fun, as the person trash talking has to own up to what they're actually saying. And if they can't own up to what they're saying, the other person gets to show them up, and they just get to wipe the floor with them, and it feels so much sweeter when they were trash talking. But only trash talking when you're up a game, or when the set is already over, shows that winning is kind of what your main goal is, and having a good time or learning doesn't matter to you. You really just want to rub it in and hold that W, I guess. The second red flag is probably the most annoying to me. It's whenever you decide to only play against people who do not give you a challenge. This one is a lot less common on ladder, but it still can be seen as people pick favorable matchups. But if you know someone is like a full skill floor under you, and you only fight them, it's kind of just, it feels like you're a bully, honestly. But to be fair to these people, I do understand not wanting to play like your life depends on it. Sometimes you just want to, you know, it's like whenever you beat up your little brother. It's kind of fun in a fighting game. Let me specify. In a lighter tone to the first two, playing a zoner. Playing a zoner means you don't really care if the other person is having fun. You just kind of want to play who you like, or you are simply too lazy to pick up someone else and decided to keep people away like Reddit mods keep away from a shower. Playing a zoner isn't inherently bad. It all depends on what zoner you play. If you play Venom and Guilty Gear, probably pretty cool. But if you play Axel, you probably just really don't care if the other person's having fun. You just want to keep them away from you. Now, the fourth red flag is only playing Shotos. Why are you looking at me like that? Alright, now I'm giving myself my own red flag. So zoners, don't worry. I'm doing it to myself too. It'll be okay. These kind of players only ever want an option for everything. Doesn't matter if it's super good, they just want an option. Like Ryu and Ken in Streets, Kai and Soul in Guilty Gear, or even you in Persona. These players don't really care if they can pick someone else and do higher damage. They like that they can repeatedly win neutral just by being a Shoto. And every time they get hard knocked down, they're going to DP and you will get hit by it because you'll forget. Depending on the game determines the size of this red flag. Picking Ryu in Streets probably means you're pretty new and just want a good character. Picking Soul in Guilty Gear means you just want the biggest number you can. It doesn't matter, you just want to see, half their health bar's gone. If you pick other characters, it's probably because they're just like you, for real, for real. The fifth red flag is not talking to the community. Fighting games have a huge community of really friendly people who are willing to help or just talk to you about this strange hobby we all decided to throw too many hours in. Honestly, we need to touch grass. So if you're playing fighting games all the time and you find yourself bored or burnt out on the games that you play, look for people to play with. There are tons of great Discord servers. Personally, the cult designed to look like a Discord server named Glue Eaters is the place where I play all the time, and there's tons of fun people in there. But there are plenty of servers in every single region. Just take a quick look on Google and you can start getting more involved into the hobby that we all waste a lot of time on. Thank you for watching. I plan on actually uploading more than once a month. It's just kind of a bad habit I have where I'll write a script, look at it again and be like, no, that's trash, and completely delete it. So I'm going to try to get past that. I'm going to upload more. The only way to get better is to keep doing it. If you care, Twitch is in the description, and have a good night.